Bree Simulated here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're going ahead and doing a renovation battle. That's right, baby. You heard me correctly. I did not stutter. We are doing a renovation battle. As per usual, currently just pulling out my phone, getting up the information for this month's renovation battle. This is the first one for the year of 2021. Pretty gosh dang exciting if you ask me. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the instructions and then some other things from our chat. Okay, this one here is a cottage renovation. The mayor of Windenburg has been trying to get in touch with us for months for a few requests from his citizens. This cottage is occupied by two roommates. The ladies desperately need an upgrade to their home. One is a writer and the other is a painter, so their home needs to reflect their needs. Their needs are: you can add, remove, or change the windows, doors, fences, gates, landscaping, stairs, roofing, and foundation. You can go ahead and create a balcony in a prime spot for the painter to draw inspiration from, and the writer needs an office and a garden to sit in. Okie dokie. So this one here is due on the 20th of March, 12 p.m. EST. The Twitch tour is the same day at 2 p.m. So if you're watching this the second it comes out, congrats. In 2 hours time, the stream will be up. Maybe I will be able to watch this one actually. You know what? I might. I'll touch on that in just a moment as to why I might be able to, but you might catch me in the stream if you're there, maybe. The gallery hashtag is hashtag Cottage AMC Reno, ASME Reno. That is the name of the lot, is the AMSEE Cottage. So that's what it is. All this information will be down below as well if you want to read it. And it'll be in everyone else's videos. We've got a new renovation battle logo, so I hope that you guys like that one. Let me know what you think of the logo on the thumbnail. I love it. And we couldn't use Star Wars Journey Tuber 2 or the Country Kitchen Kit Pack thing. No dramas, because I don't own any of the kits anyway, so you're all good. Even though, if I do have to say, I know I said in a previous video that Country Kitchen Kit, say that 10 times fast, is one of the only packs, kits, whatever you call them, that I'll probably never get unless it's like 50% off. I would be first getting the Dust the Bust, or whatever. Bust the Dust. Who named these? Seriously, I just want to chat. Okay, anyway. The cleaning one with 5 vacuum cleaners or whatever it is, and the throwback fitness one because it has a decent amount of content compared to the rest. Country Kitchen Kit is the one that I would be less likely to do. Is it even called Country Kitchen Kit? Am I making that up? I think it is. I'm not 100% certain. So yeah. Anyway, we went ahead and chatted a little bit about all of the aspects about the kits, and we're all talking about that for a little bit. Now this month there aren't too many people participating. If you want to see who is, just check down below. But at this point in time, the only people who have said yes, I believe, are myself, Havana Sims, and Maple. So it looks like everyone else has got a little bit going on at the moment, which is totally fine and completely understandable. And yeah, I think that was kind of all I had to discuss about the rules and whatnot. I'm going to put my phone down now, my Twitter down, and just get into chatting. Okay, so at the point in time when I'm filming this voiceover, which is Friday, I don't know why I'm like stating the time and date in all my videos lately, as if I'm like, I don't know, in a confessional or something. But today, in front of this jury under the oath, it is Friday the 19th of March, just before 5 p.m. Just my typical filming the voiceover for a Reno battle before I've finished it. Usually I don't actually finish the Reno battles and upload them and send, oh god, I have to send Havana my thumbnail. I'm so sorry, Havana. I always take so long to get my thumbnails to you because I don't usually finish the builds until the Friday night before they're due on the Saturday. But technically I'm from the future in Australia, so one benefit of living here is that I do live in the future compared to everyone else. So my Friday night is like their Thursday morning. Sorry, time zones are hard. Anyway, so I've filmed about an hour of this reno so far. I could actually probably send her a thumbnail because I think the outside is pretty done. I'll probably just finish it all, let's be honest. But I go ahead and send, like, there are things that go on behind the scenes. I have to send her my thumbnail. You have to send if you're in or not. You have to go ahead and upload the build to the gallery before the stream, of course. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But last night, on Thursday night, I filmed about an hour of my reno so far. I mainly focused on the outside, getting the front yard and like updating the general house and porch area. And I did a little garden. I'm just realizing I don't think there's anywhere for the rider to sit in the garden that I specifically created. So I'll have to go ahead and make sure that there is something there. I'll have time to add changes and whatnot to the stuff I've already done, of course, but I didn't really start working on the inside too much, just one room before I had to go to bed last night. So there will be sort of like one, not that you can really tell in The Sims, not as if you can tell that I'm wearing a different outfit, but the first half I was mainly focusing on the outside, the exterior, the balcony and the garden, and then I just started the living room and like general stuff. And then second half I'm going to be focusing on their bedrooms and an office nook space thing for the rider, and the bathroom, kitchen, living, dining, all that good stuff. And then just some finishing touches on the rest. And then I have to take some screenshots, make a thumbnail, send the blank thumbnail to Havana for the voting link, and then go ahead and upload it to the gallery. Did I already say that? And then make the video, speed build, insert the screenshots, and plug this voiceover over the top. So obviously, I need to film the voiceover when I'm home alone, when no one who lives with me is here, of course, because otherwise you can hear people in the background and that's not ideal. And also it's a bit embarrassing to film videos and voiceovers when other people are here, which is ironic because you're putting it up on a public domain where those exact people could watch it. And, you know, potentially millions, billions of people could watch it. Not likely though. But, you know, it's just embarrassing when it's happening live. After the fact, it's not embarrassing, in my opinion. But yeah, filming the voiceover classically before I've even finished building it. So that's why I'm not really directly referring anything that's happening on screen, because there's nothing on my screen right now. Just looking at a blank OBS recording screen. Speaking of OBS, in my last video I uploaded, my Star Wars Part 12, I think, there was a bit of a lag, choppy issue with my recording that was due to something with OBS. There was a weird error. Some people left some suggestions and whatnot and got in contact with me about it. So thank you for that. But I haven't actually changed anything at all. I've just been more cautious to make sure I'm shutting down all programs and windows that aren't necessary before starting. But I haven't seen that warning that was popping up since. It's not popping up right now. And it didn't pop up at all. I was checking constantly. It didn't pop up at all when I was filming my speed build. So hopefully it's all good. But if there are any issues with this recording, I apologize. I didn't see any warnings, so I didn't actively change any settings or anything because I thought maybe it was just a one-off weird thing. My computer did need to do an update the day after filming that, so it could have been something with my computer. I don't know. So if there is any issues, I'll try and cut it out because it seemed to only be the very beginning of the last recording, but hopefully it's all good. If it isn't, let me know with more suggestions and whatnot. But I think it was just a one-off random thing. Well, obviously not random. There would have been a cause for it, but it resolved itself. Good, because I wouldn't have had a clue what to do. So yeah, basically with this build, I can tell you sort of a little bit about my thought process behind the first part, which is probably already over. I probably should have talked about that to begin with while it would have been on the screen. But anyway, I mainly focused on the outside because I was trying to be a little bit strategical this month, for this reno battle. There are only 3 people participating. And if you don't know, Havana kind of does it like first, second, and third. So this was probably the highest chances I'll ever have at winning a reno battle, which I've never done. I think I've come second maybe once. I don't think so, actually. I know I've tied for third a couple times and gotten third once or twice, but I haven't ever won a reno battle. And that is like a big aspiration of mine. Probably put way too much like, not pressure, but like way too much emphasis on it personally. But it is an exciting thing, and it's just for fun, but it'll be an exciting thing to win. Might put it on my resume, you never know. But I would really love to, and this is my highest chances, just statistically, probability, you know, if we were to flip a 3-sided coin, that's essentially what we're doing here, you know, pretty high chance compared to normal when there might be like 10 people competing, you know what I'm saying? So I know that the outside of your build matters tremendously. This is because not everybody is going to sit here and watch this whole video and watch everything and see the slideshow. Most people are going to judge which build is the best based off the thumbnail, or they're going to judge it based off of the plain blank thumbnail that Havana puts on the voting screens. They might just watch 1 or 2 videos and then click on the link and vote based off of the images, or they might just skip over a video, or they might find the link on Twitter or somewhere like that and they don't even watch the videos. They just click the link and vote from the images, which is totally fine. Of course, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not, this isn't a test. This isn't, you don't have to revise for it, you know, it's pretty chill like that. But if you can set it up and focus a lot of your time on the exterior and the angle you take your screenshot from and all that good jazz, I think it might put you at a higher chance, just based off of the fact that usually the thumbnail is an afterthought for me. I don't really think about it. I don't think about what it looks like on the gallery. I don't think about really it that much other than, okay, yeah, this will make a cute YouTube thumbnail and it summarizes the video well. But I purposely, when building, made a point to think about what will this look like from the front view on the gallery and what will this look like in my thumbnail photos. What can I do to set this up to be a cute thumbnail photo? So that was my aim. I hope it comes across well in the like exterior appearance of the lot. I put a lot of effort into making the house look fun and fresh and renovated from the outside. So just simple things like, I know Hip Hip Renee is very particular about renovating how you shouldn't be able to move or adjust certain things, where it's not realistic to change like the positioning of a window, for instance, or like completely move a wall, but just one tile. Like nobody would do that. It'd be too expensive, too much strain on the build and the upper floor for minimal gain. Like, you know, it's cool to think of renos logistically sometimes, which I tried to do with this, but I did move some of the windows to be centralized and just doing simple things like giving them a fresh coat of white paint instead of like creamy gray that they were. I feel like it makes it look so much more bright and renovated and renewed, which is the point of these videos. The point isn't to change the build into something it's not, unless that's what the sim is requesting, of course. But the point of this one was just to renovate their build. You know, they needed some particular things for their careers and hobbies and whatnot, and they just wanted it to be refreshed, you know, renovated. And I think that I tried really hard to do that, especially on the outside of the house, to have it have a good curb appeal so that when the neighbors walk past now, they think, damn, I'm going to hire whoever renovated that house to come and do mine. That's my goal, even though I know it's all The Sims and it's all pretend. That was what I was thinking. Can we just side note for a second? How gorgeous is this lot? I've never played with this family because their storyline doesn't interest me, and I don't usually play with NPCs and townies and whatnot in The Sims 4. Personally, I don't think I ever really have. Maybe in early Sims 4 days, but it's not like in The Sims 2, where the townies were really fun to play and they had really fleshed out backgrounds and interesting Easter eggs and stuff like that. In The Sims 4, I find it a lot more fun to make my own families and just make them have their own storylines, and maybe if it merges with other characters and townies and whatnot, then hey, that's cool, but typically I actually don't prefer that. So I'd never clicked on this lot before, I don't think. Maybe once. Maybe I went there and visited them with one of my Sims households once or twice. But when I loaded up this lot, oh my god, it is gorgeous. There's like a little, what do you call it? A dock? I was going to say a deck. A little dock with a boat, and there's like a beautiful river or lake or whatever you want to call it that like flows around the house. And I think I was in the build by mode in this save when it was springtime or something, because there was all these beautiful flowers everywhere, and there's the water and the trees and the beautiful pathways, and oh my god, it is gorgeous. So That's why I chose to position the balcony at the back of the lot, coming off the upstairs landing hallway area. And I've decided to make the painter's room the one that's directly across from that balcony entrance. And I feel like standing there painting, looking over at that water and the nature and the beautiful area that you live in would be so inspiring. So that's why I chose that angle. But honestly, you could have put that balcony on any of the 4 sides of this house and it would have been beautiful and inspirational, because all surrounding this lot is gorgeous. I heavily encourage you to build on this lot, not just for a renovation on top of this house. I feel like you could make so many beautiful builds there. The lighting isn't the best for building and whatnot and screenshots, but I think it's pretty doable for gameplay, you know. I feel like it would be so gorgeous to have a family live on this lot, and I'm really considering moving my current household people onto this lot because, oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Definitely check it out. I just can't believe I hadn't seen it sooner. You know, as soon as I loaded it in, I was like, whoa, what? Why have I been sleeping on this lot? I always knew that Windenburg was quite an awesome town. I've loved playing in Windenburg, and the Get Together pack really was a game changer for me, when I know a lot of other people were like, groups, what? But I think that town is the most like vibrant, and it was the first time they really integrated that idea of the town's neighborhoods and surrounding areas being quite active, even though it is closed world. It's not open world. It's more like an open neighborhood feel where you have to go through loading screens to get to the lots. So I know a lot of people just hate that about The Sims 4 and will never be able to live with anything else other than open world, and that's fine. But for me, living in these little worlds where you have these little hidden gems in each of the neighborhoods and each lot has a different perspective on the world is so magical to me, because it is years after that pack came out. I've been playing in that world for hundreds of hours probably and never discovered this beautiful lot. So I think that's really cool how even years and years and years after this pack came out, I'm still finding something awesome about it as somebody who loves the pack. So I just thought that was really cool and something I wanted to share, because I think it's easy to think, oh, well, I've played with all aspects of that pack, whatever, you know, chuck it to the side, I need a new one. But I think if you really do take the time to look at the small details, you can find magical things in every pack. And I know that I am quite an optimistic person. I try to have a really open mind with these packs when everyone else is dogging on them. But I think anybody could find at least one thing that they love about every pack, I think. Anyway, that's probably just me being a bit too optimistic for the current way of the world, but that's just what I like to do. You can find a good in any situation, and sometimes that can help you really just develop a greater sense of gratitude. But that's probably getting a bit too deep and meaningful just for liking the way that water looks around a lot in The Sims 4, isn't it? So I'm probably going to go ahead and leave this voiceover here. I'm not sure how much longer the video is going for, or the screenshots or whatever, because I haven't finished the build yet, so I'm not sure how long it is. So I'm just estimating how long to record after having the first half kind of done. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're looking forward to Reno Battles coming back, I believe, monthly from this point on pretty much. Make sure you go check out Havana and Maple Simmer's videos linked down below. If anyone else ends up participating, their videos will of course be linked as well in a playlist, and make sure you click that voting link to go ahead and vote for whoever's was your favorite. Please make sure you check out Havana's live stream. If you're watching this before 2 p.m. EST, go ahead and check that out, or I'm sure there's some kind of way you can watch it after the fact if you miss it. And yeah, leave a like and a comment down below if you wish, and subscribe if you like my content. Until next time, I hope you'll have a very snazzy day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!